We begin our look at sports in the boxing ring. Tomorrow night promises to bring a return to what appeared to be the long-lost great American heavyweight. The Deontay Wilder vs. Tyson Fury rematch takes place at 9 p.m. Eastern Saturday on ESPN Plus pay-per-view and features two of the best unbeaten heavyweights. Wilder, the WBC title holder, takes on lineal champion Fury in the main event of the four-fight card. All goes down in Las Vegas, Nevada. Must-watch TV on what happens to be the 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice and this sportscaster's birthday to boot, too. In the words of Al Michaels, do you believe in miracles? Pretty sure Ryan Newman does. Newman walked out of a hospital Wednesday just days after being injured in a serious crash at the Daytona 500. The 500 was postponed by rain Sunday and moved to Monday. A picture showed Newman leaving Halifax Medical Center holding the hands of his two children. Newman was injured Monday night when he crashed on the final lap of the Great American Race. He received contact from Ryan Blaney down the tri-oval and was sent spinning into the wall. His vehicle went airborne and was hit in the driver's side door. The car landed on the roof and briefly caught fire before paramedics and emergency personnel came to get Newman out of the wrecked vehicle. Amazing. He is still with us. Denny Hamlin can finally celebrate two, make it 3 out of the last 5 and back-to-back for him, the 3-time Daytona 500 champion. Didn't have a chance to celebrate partly because of rain, pushing the race to Monday night and the somber mood following the race and awaiting an update on Newman's condition. Before heading home and to New York City for a media tour, Hamlin stopped at the hospital to see Newman. He was able to talk to Newman's father. Touching story there. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports. The NFL owners on Thursday accepted the negotiated terms of a new proposed collective bargaining agreement, sending the vote to players ahead of a potential agreement between the two sides. All 32 owners met Thursday in New York City for an update on the current proposal. Progress. Not the case in Brooklyn, though. Kyrie Irving will have shoulder surgery and is out for the season. Nets GM Sean Marks confirmed this is the right move. This was always a placeholder season for Brooklyn until they could get Kevin Durant back healthy from his torn Achilles and Irving on the court together next season. Irving injured his shoulder earlier this season, opted against surgery, missed 26 games, returned, injured his knee, then aggravated his shoulder. Yeah, I think it's time to pack it in. The NBA season returned from the All-Star break Thursday. The Nets fell 112-104 in OT at Philly last night. Tough break. They were up early in that game. The Knicks host Indiana tonight at the Garden. Tip-off is 7:30. Excited for the second half of the NBA season. The All-Star break was a goodie, filled with plenty of Kobe Bryant tributes, including the newly minted MVP in his honor. Anthony Davis made a walk-off free throw, and Team LeBron defeated Team Giannis. In the 69th NBA All-Star game last Sunday, Kawhi Leonard named the Kobe Bryant MVP. A federal judge has dismissed former New York Knicks star Charles Oakley's lawsuit against team owner James Dolan and Madison Square Garden Company, stemming from his forcible televised ejection from a 2017 basketball game at the Garden. On the ice, the Rangers skate in Carolina tonight. The Islanders are home for Detroit, and the New Jersey Devils topped San Jose 2-1 on Thursday night. In soccer action, NYCFC took on San Carlos in the Champions League, the team's season opener, and won 5-3. The second leg is Wednesday. The New York Red Bulls begin their season on Sunday, March 1st, as we near closer to the beginning of the MLS season. Baseball is also back this weekend. The Yankees will host Toronto Saturday in their spring training opener in Tampa Bay. The Mets will take on the Cardinals on the road in the Grapefruit League. Both games start at 1:05 p.m. Saturday. Bronx Bombers seem to have picked up where they left off last season on the injury front, with pitcher Luis Severino joining the list of players dealing with ailments this spring. Severino became the second pitcher shut down by the Yanks after reporting right forearm discomfort. The Yankees will already be without pitcher James Paxton through at least April, and outfielder Aaron Judge has also been dealing with shoulder discomfort and has not taken batting practice yet this spring. Oh boy. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred apologized Tuesday for describing the World Series trophy as quote-unquote a piece of metal during an on-camera interview with ESPN, a description that drew pointed criticism from Los Angeles Dodgers third baseman Justin Turner and Chicago Cubs starting pitcher John Lester. Manfred has been under fire for his handling of the Houston Astros, or lack thereof, and the sign-stealing scandal. Meanwhile, Jonathan Lucroy came out this week and said he was changing his signs behind the plate every single pitch. As a catcher who spent parts of 4 seasons playing in the American League West between 2016 and 2019, Lucroy found himself in a unique position mission to observe the tactics of the Astros while needing to plan against those schemes. But the quote of the week, folks, belongs to New York Yankees slugger Giancarlo Stanton, who on Wednesday called out Astros owner Jim Crane for saying his club's illegal system may or may not have had an impact on the competition on the field in 2017. Stanton, acquired by the Yankees before the start of the 18 season, led the majors with 59 home runs in 2017 as a member of the Miami Marlins. That total was the most by a major league player since 2001. He said, "If I knew what pitch was coming in 17, I probably would have hit 80-plus home runs," Stanton said on Wednesday, probably. In other motorsport news, Spain's six-time MotoGP champion Marc Marquez has signed a 4-year contract extension with Honda Racing Corporation HRC through the end of 2024, the team said on Thursday. Sticking with the six-time champion theme, six-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton lapped fastest as Mercedes dominated the first day of preseason testing in Spain on Wednesday, while Ferrari Sebastian Vettel, he called out sick. Things don't change much in F1. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list for a salute to the Miracle on Ice, turning 40 years young tomorrow. Let me set the stage. In the midst of the Cold War, a hockey rink in upstate New York, February 22nd, 1980. That's the day one of America's most memorable victories over the Soviets came in hockey, the equivalent of a Pee-wee football team beating the New England Patriots. Honestly, immortalized by Al Michaels with one of the most iconic calls in sports broadcasting history, the Miracle on Ice occurred 40 years ago tomorrow, this weekend, on that date, when the United States men's hockey team knocked off the four-time defending gold medalist Soviet Union squad 4-3 in the semifinal round of the Winter Olympics. Micah Runzioni fired home the shot heard round the world halfway through the third period to give the red, white, and blue the lead. And the Americans were able to hold on over the final 10 minutes as goalie Jim Craig made save after save. The victory didn't ice the tournament for the underdog Americans, but it did allow them to advance to the gold medal game where they defeated Finland 4-2. Just 2 days later. Imagine that, a team made up of college players and amateurs, many of them students at the University of Minnesota. The triumph, which came on the heels of President Jimmy Carter's announcement that the United States would boycott the '80 Summer Games in Moscow because of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The miracle win inspired a sense of patriotism and pride, something that even the gold medal game and the win that followed did not conjure. Still gives me chills. Thanks, Mom, for giving me, a birthday on the greatest day in sports history. And trust me, I do believe in miracles. And for all of our viewers at home, you should too. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C.